I am learning Japanese as a second language, I think that there's different ways to learn a new language, and I'm not saying there's a right or a wrong way. My personal experience learning Japanese is I'm very sort of careful and methodical and sort of aware of my accent and my word choice and making sure my grammar is perfect. But side effect, or the downside really of that, is I think I'm quite slow, and it's difficult for me to express myself the way that I want to because I'm taking so much time to find the right words and so on. Whereas I kind of there are times where I wish I didn't care so much, and I wish that I had the ability to just speak freely and not think too hard about, you know, getting it perfect. And yeah, confidence is also a big thing. I think I'm just lacking confidence a lot of the time. Like, maybe I shouldn't have focused so much on pronunciation and stuff. Yeah, but it sort of depends on your reason for learning a language or whatever you're learning. Even before I was really taking an interest in voice acting and impressions, I think I always sort of had it in the back of my mind to have clear, what do you call it, like close to native accent in Japanese. I always just found that to be an important thing to train, but maybe I was focusing on it too much at sometimes. I feel like it would have been more beneficial to learn more vocabulary and maybe more grammar. How did you practice your pronunciation? Record and check? Well, that's one thing, yeah. You could do shadowing. This is something I used to do when I was watching anime and other stuff. Listen to something that a character says and then try to echo it as accurately as possible. And I mean, that's something I did for impressions as well, not just my accent. More important than that is that you stay interested and motivated, like you were saying. Because I think, in my experience, what helps the most with language acquisition is that you're being exposed to challenging but engaging stimulus. So the best type of content to expose yourself to when you're learning a language is the type that is just above your comfortable level of that language, plus it's exciting and interesting to you. The people are saying in the chat right now, you know, some of them watch streams to learn English or other languages, right? I think there's a lot of NIJISANJI EN viewers that also watch us, not just for entertainment, but to learn the language. And, or maybe it's, the point is that it's a combination of both, isn't it? Immersion is quite important when you're learning a language. It doesn't have to be, but it can be, or it should be. You gotta use it or lose it. Language is something that you have to keep using, or you'll get rusty and forget how to say things. The first time that I noticed that I had some semblance of conversational Japanese, I was just in the shower talking to myself in Japanese. I was just naked in the shower and having an imaginary conversation with an imaginary person. And I realized, damn, when did I get this good at Japanese? And I didn't realize I had gotten that good until I just started having imaginary conversations in my head. And I was just in the shower, just speaking out loud with a ghost. If I was to go back and start learning Japanese again from the start, I don't know. I just look up like basic phrases first of all, and then like maybe once you learn those, you can start dissecting the specifics, like how to spell them and how to pronounce them and so on. I always try to listen to native speakers when I'm learning Japanese. However, there is some benefit to listening or speaking to someone that's not native in that language, because you can be more aware of the mistakes that you're both making, and you can help each other learn. I think that would be the reason. That would be one of the benefits of speaking with a non-native if you were trying to speed up your learning process. Yeah.